Shut up and sit down.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. I'm Danny.
I'm JR.
I'm Chris.
I'm Moses.
And this is our Couch Animalz podcast, round 2? Round 3?
Yeah, round 2.
Round two.
Yeah.
We've got a few things. We just finished recording, some viewing of Made in Abyss.
Made in Abyss.
We
We also did a reaction video. That's the first for the channel.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about what we reacted to a little bit, too, because it kind of got its way in the news. We're going to talk about E3. We're going to talk about our favorite tracks of the week. Talk about some movies that have come out. They're all about to see Hereditary. Pearson's already seen it.
Twice.
Yeah.
Mo already saw it with me.
Front seat reviews.
If you haven't checked out our review, check it out.
Front seat
I'll
reviews.
toss it in an annotation maybe somewhere.
Right here. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe you're listening. Maybe you're watching. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and start with E3, I guess. Command and Conquer. You guys see about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a really good real-time strategy game.
Yes.
From the 90s. Yes,
From back in the day.
It got absorbed into the amalgamous mass that is EA gaming.
Yeah, fuck EA.
Like, to the point where the people that originally made all of the Command and Conquer games don't even work at EA anymore. So now they're doing microtransactions.
They turned it into a phone game.
You could visit like
brutal.
It's pretty bad whenever you see
Yeah.
the news conferences most of the time at E3 because it's just people in suits trying to get a bunch of people hyped that do not give a shit about the new Madden.
Yeah.
It's like, we're at E3. We're not here for the sports games. Trust
Right,
me.
right.
Speak for yourself. I love FIFA.
Wow, did you know there's a new sports game this year? Oh my god.
What? No
yeah,
way.
no.
I was very worried they were going to do one.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Wouldn't that be a wild
Which
time
sport
skip
is
a
it?
year?
Are we finally getting Cricket 2018?
Dude, I'd watch cricket at 2018. I don't watch it. I'd play it, I guess.
But everybody, like, the only thing I heard that people were actually groaning in the audience when he started talking about Command and Conquer. If you watch the video, you can link it if you want. I don't care.
Oh, no.
Don't like it.
People just you can hear people are just looking down at their phones the whole time.
No one cares. No one cares.
No one cares.
It's a phone game. Why are you showing me a phone game at E3?
It's the way
Quick
of
thing
the
on
future.
EA, they have claimed, and Kotaku said that they saw somebody playing Titanfall 2 in 4K on a smart TV in one of like the little press rooms with just a USB controller plugged into a smart TV, and it's going to be the new Netflix of games is what EA is calling it, to where now you can just stream your game, and they think that like in the next year or so internet will be good enough to where they can launch it, and that just sounds like a fucking nightmare.
You know what
if
I
EA's
love?
gonna do it.
Lag in single player games.
That's what they said,
Yeah.
is they're gonna be able to get rid of it. That's what they said.
You
And
know
as
who
we all
also
know-
said that? Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard. Well, I think the PS4 has a pretty good one. The PS Now, I've played 2 or 3 games off of that. I played New Vegas because I'm a huge New Vegas fan, and they didn't allow backwards compatibility on the PS4, so I used that. And then I played The Last of Us, and both of those was zero
Last of
lag,
Us.
didn't take up any space on the console, and it was.
But those
honestly
games are
worked
also
well.
like, well, New Vegas is like 10 years old.
Yeah, New Vegas is. Well, God, it is 10 years old now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, before we get talking about age more, there is one thing that my childhood self would be excited about with this E3, and I feel for sure all of you are screaming. Combination, the new Pokemon Switch game,
Yeah, that looks crazy.
and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
Another
Kingdom Hearts
reason to
3
buy
is
this
And
Switch.
Smash, the new Smash for
yeah.
Switch is being announced at the Nintendo conference on Tuesday.
Well, I think it's getting demoed because they already announced it.
Well, yeah, I guess they did
Well,
announce
yeah,
it with
yeah.
the teaser trailer.
But we have one thing that we really need to say, and I really want to get this trending because
I was wondering.
E3 hashtag Where's the game?
So
Where's the
okay.
game? We got trailers, but we got no games.
Yeah, for our audio listeners at home, listen.
I made a sign.
Yeah,
guys.
Danny made a sign that said EA or E3.
E3.
Where's the game? Congratulations, you are caught up.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hashtag Where's the game?
Hashtag Where's the game? Yeah, no, and I mean that's been a trend in news coverage for games forever. Is that studios don't really put out gameplay footage as often as they used to, or
Enix
definitely
is
not
the
at
worst
first.
about it. Square
Oh,
Enix
yeah,
is
no.
just
Square
like-
Enix doesn't want to make video games.
Yeah, no,
they
you
want to
just,
make
you
movies.
just see like a beautiful screen, and then it's just looks like Final Fantasy VII during the actual gameplay.
Speaking of which, when are we ever gonna get that remake?
They've been actually talking about it. People say that it's in the works, but they've been saying it's in the
It's
works.
been in the works
since
for
the
fucking
PS3
10
came out.
years,
Yeah.
But
So
the new
non-con.
Pokemon game does look sick. Like,
new
I can
Pokemon
wear
game.
an Eevee on my head, and that automatically
Well,
means
it's
that the game's
Pokemon
in
Yellow,
Pokemon.
but redone for the Switch with the Pokemon Go mechanism. But apparently, you won't be able to play with the game with the ones you catch with Go. You keep them in like a farm setting, from what I've seen, but you still have the same catch mechanics. I'm interested to see how the catch mechanic
Oh yeah,
plays
throw
in.
in
Right,
the
but I'm
fucking Pokeball.
intrigued to see how that ties in with the actual combat. Like, is it when you throw a Pokeball, is that what that is? Or are they removing combat like they did in Go and having it just be a catch?
Oh, I don't think they'd remove.
I don't think they would either. But
I mean, you would hope not. But we'll
yeah.
see.
Did
The way
PETA
things
finally
are.
convince Nintendo? I
Yeah.
don't think
I don't
so.
know. You know, I would pay for them to have a DLC if you could just have like a pit beside the farm where you sent the kids. Excuse me. Anyway,
Oh,
the
like a
Pokemon.
little machine that you just like throw them in and you
The
grind them
Pokemon.
up and make
watch
the rare
me
candy.
do this right here.
A rare
Poke-
candy factory. Or
Annotations in the doobly-doo.
Oh my god. All right,
Okay,
looks like
thanks.
you got a whole bunch of topics for us to talk about. What else we got going on? We talked about
Where's the
Pokemans.
games, man? Where's the games?
Hashtag where's the
It
games?
feels like
Hashtag.
E3 to me is just like for investors now. It doesn't even feel like it's for gamers. Like I remember being
Yeah.
like 12 and getting my first like PlayStation Magazine or IGN or Electronic
Mhm.
Gaming Monthly,
Mhm.
and I don't even think those exist anymore. But
I
they
know
would cover
Nintendo Power's
E3.
gone, and most of them are gone. I think now, except for that Game Informer.
Most places don't try to do physical publishing anymore because there's no money in
Especially-
magazines.
The gaming industry. It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I want the
But
magazine.
They just had like
Yeah.
these really great articles, and
Yeah.
like it was like a really big thing.
Yeah,
to
now you just go to the
E3.
website for the
Yeah.
article.
Like the E3 edition was always like, oh hell yeah, because you got to see everything broken down.
I don't, it might be partly the internet's fault, but I just think the way that they pitch things, it just looks like a guy in like a really bad suit from like 2006
Mhm.
that he hasn't worn in a while, or like the guy that wears the tuxedo T-shirt. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I can relate to that guy more. If there's a guy who's in a nice suit, I would feel disconnected. I wouldn't want to buy his games. I want to see that guy.
Like, I want to
but
see the
there's-
developers present the games, not like their head of marketing. I want to see
Oh,
the guy
God.
with the neck beard and the My Little Pony shirt being like, well,
I
this
spent
is why
6
it's good.
months coding her titties.
Yeah.
That's all my life was for 6 months.
Boob physics.
Boob physics.
Which they removed in the new Dead Alive, or Dead or Alive, the fighting game that was
Yeah.
all about the booby jiggling.
How are they gonna
removed
sell
it in
it
the new
now?
one. No, the
They-
fan base is up in arms.
I mean, the
Listen,
fan base of Dead or Alive doesn't play those
it's a good
games.
fighting game.
They don't play it for the fighting, Daniel, and you know that.
In some defense, I do not really like the boob physics.
They've got the guy from Ninja Gaiden in it, so you can do
Yeah.
that. You
Let's-
just play him against him.
Does it have?
But it's just
penis
the
jokes?
phys-
Dick physics.
Things moving as
Is it
a
a real
whole
dick?
was kind of new then. Period. It's
They had
just,
it
Yeah.
in Soul Calibur
They made
2.
it
I remember
boobies.
they had some boob physics. I don't. This is
Yeah.
turning into a full topic. I don't know.
All right, and this
I
is
like-
the podcast where we talk about boobs. Let's just
Yeah, when people ask me
Go
about
with
this,
it.
I'll be like, yeah.
like if you have an elf,
games.
like say you make
Jesus.
a fantasy game. I don't know what fucking game you're gonna
Oh,
make,
so
but a
going on
fantasy
this?
game,
Okay, cool.
and you have like a character who's got some big ears, like. The ears moving and flopping. That adds character. That
Yeah.
adds development to something.
Yeah,
but
less rigid character design.
but they
like,
always put it on the
Bethesda.
titties.
You know, I'm okay with things on the body moving, you know, shirts, boobs, butts, whatever. I just think that kind of falls apart for me when you make that like a key part of your advertising for the game, where it's like these boobs, they're bouncier than ever. You're not gonna believe it. They're everywhere.
Those games have so many DLC. It's like 50 outfits per character. They're like 99 cents a piece, to where it becomes very obvious that it's not a fighting game.
No.
And they had the one that was like the beach party one.
Yeah.
where it was like, do you remember
Dead or
that?
Alive Volleyball is the greatest game ever. I don't know what you guys are talking
Trump
about.
loves it.
Oh god.
It's great. It's a great video game. And then, of course, you know, we got to see the Fallout 76 trailer.
Well, there's the one. Yeah. Where's the game?
Where the
And-
game
Where's
is
the
the
game?
Somebody leaked and said it was going to be like Rust or DayZ, which has everybody that's a Fallout fan wanting to blow their brains out. We just watched the second trailer, which they debuted during the Microsoft Game Expo. Bethesda is going to be presenting the full game
Like
later
less than 2 hours
tonight.
ago.
So we
As we're
watched
recording.
that, and it was just an extended version of the initial trailer.
Yeah.
It was just some walking. It looks good.
It looks
like
nice.
They fixed some of the shadows, and it.
Very clearly, Fallout 4's engine.
Yeah.
And
with some tweaks.
they
yeah.
picked a great song, but
And it's gonna be in the Blue Ridge Mountains, sort of like in a more
But where is the
wilderness
game?
setting, which I'm
where
interested
is
to
the
see.
game? E3, where's the game?
You can't just hold up the sign, Danny. There are people that are listening and not
That's why
watching.
I said it and held up the sign. You know, they gotta have the effect.
But I don't know. 76.
I'm skeptical, but I'm gonna buy it.
I'm not-
I bought every Fallout game that's come out while I was
Oh,
alive.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna wait until it's $20.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna pre-order it and be on the first round of people.
Yeah,
buying
I'm
it.
not-
That's just how that's the only series left for me is Fallout that I.
Granted,
do
you
that for.
do have the cool little Fat Man like container.
I do, yeah. I have
You-
the special edition Fat Man with every PC game they released
Nice.
in it, all the way back to Fallout 1.
That's
and if you
awesome.
press it, it does the.
Oh, how about that nostalgia bait
Yeah.
in the opening scene of the trailer though, where he's wearing the
Oh,
the
the
Fallout 1.
Yeah, the
fucking
Fallout 1.
T100, T300, T200.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
Somebody nerdy than me will remember.
I enjoy the Fallout games. I'm not a massive fan of them.
Oh, yeah.
And for me, like watching that trailer, I was like, yeah, it's just another Fallout game. We'll see if they actually do it like a regular Fallout game.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna be more
I'm
of a
withholding
shooter,
my
I think.
judgment for the time being.
What
The-
was the name of the new FromSoft game? We watched. By the way, you can watch the react to that too.
Oh yeah, it's Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. If you guys remember, I think it was like the Game Awards or something last year.
Mm-hmm.
There was a trailer from Software, and it was 10 seconds of footage, and you saw sort of like this weird bone mechanism
And it was, like, all
twisting
covered
around
in blood.
like a
Yeah.
rope that was like bleeding, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's a torture device." I watched one video, and somebody was like, "Well, they made a ninja game a while back, and it might be," and there was like a shadow-oriented element of that game, so maybe they're going back to that, and they are. It's Shadows Die Twice, and it looks fucking insane.
It does.
It does. It looks crazy.
But-
As a big Dark Souls.
There seemed to
Where's
be
the
some
game?
gameplay. It didn't seem to be all cinematic trailer. There seemed to be
Yeah,
some actual.
yeah.
I mean,
That was a little bit better than most.
yeah,
ones,
better
for
than all the
sure.
other ones we've seen thus far.
But yeah, go check out the channel. We have a react video to that we'll be putting out as soon as we can. I might actually toss that one up on Tuesday before this comes out, so you'll be able to watch it. Yay!
Alright,
Yeah.
So change up. We're going to go to a different media since it's pretty much all the E3 coverage we've gotten so far.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to watch the whole thing yet, so
New Yeezy came out since the last podcast.
Haven't listened
new
to it.
Kanye album.
Not a
New
con-
Pusha
I really like the
album.
new
I really don't
Kanye
know
album.
Kanye.
I
As
love
the
it.
one guy, this is where I come in.
Fuck Kanye,
It's
dude.
fantastic. Dragon energy. It's great.
Dragon Energy.
Everyone loves it. It's definitely different from his previous albums. It's very.
It's only
rustic.
7 tracks.
Yeah, and it definitely
Seven
compared
tracks,
to like
man.
Boy Pablo.
Life of Pablo.
Yeah, Life of Pablo, which was like too fucking long in my opinion, but it had some sweet tracks. Anyway, new Kanye album. It's pretty alright. It feels very erratic and unorganized. Very much talking about like his mental issues and like the whole thing about that slavery comment he made. And one song's literally like called "She Wouldn't Leave," and it was like Kim calling him up. I don't really follow PR that much or like with Kanye's life, but it was it's definitely interesting.
I've talked to you about this, I know. I may have mentioned it to you guys before, but the only reason that I really like Kanye, besides he's got good music, is because he is either faking it or he's actually insane. And
Yeah.
if he's faking it, he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
And if he's actually insane, then I'm glad he's living in my lifetime.
Yeah.
So that I can witness this.
The crazy shit he thinks is okay.
Watch that dragon energy fly.
He's always been like that though. Like everybody likes to give him hell every time he makes a new album, but he's actually got good music. His label Pusha T also put out an album right about the same time.
Have
He's
not
on-
listened to it.
He's
I
on
listened-
Kanye and Kid Cudi.
I listened to Adidon, his roast of Drake off
Yeah.
the new album. It was really good. He used Jay-Z's beat off of
Ballad of OJ.
Ballad of OJ. Thank you. Yeah.
Also a great song.
yeah.
Although probably not good to listen to in public.
Yeah.
Just-
But
Just
yeah, no,
fair
the
warning.
Pusha T roast was really, really good.
Dude, he went after his whole family.
Damn
His whole
straight.
family. Like he pushed the
I don't
boundaries
really like.
of
I mean,
rap
I might have liked it because when I'm driving in the car, listening to the radio. We have a radio station here, 102 Jams. If you want to give us money, 102 Jams, please do.
Yeah.
But they play so much Drake, and it's the same. I'm sorry. Like, if I have to hear that goddamn song. Me and my girlfriend have started redoing things like I only love my wheelchair and basketball. I'm sorry because he was on Degrassi. One of the most
You
fire
can't
rappers
say-
now was on fucking Degrassi as the wheelchair kid.
He
and
started from the bottom. He
That's
literally
not the
was
bottom.
sitting down.
that's at the
That's
bottom.
not the bottom.
That's the bottom
It's so
of
popular in
sitcom
Canada.
shows.
They're still
No,
making
that was a
Degrassi.
popular show.
They still
In
make
Canada.
it. It's called Next Class or some shit now.
It's really diverse.
Yeah.
But the only other really one album to really talk about this week is just the Kid Cudi and Kanye album too.
I didn't listen to
I
it.
haven't listened to
haven't
that
really
one at
even
all.
listened to it either. I love
Listen
Cudi.
to it. Tell us about it. We'll talk about
I
it.
love Cudi. I'm
Maybe.
gonna go home and listen to it probably after.
And I'm
this.
super behind on my music, so
yeah, same.
Nah, it's
So let's go
perfectly
into
fine.
that thing that we all do watch
Is
is
movies.
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 The Hereditary Front Seat Reviews is up.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's been up.
It's fantastic. It's a great movie.
Yeah, don't make them watch the video. Watch our
the
video.
for our
I'm
Yeah.
seeing it later,
comments.
so they're not allowed to spoil it.
I
for me.
haven't seen it, and I don't care about spoilers.
Oh,
I'll
you
post
should
whatever
come
you
with
want.
us. Oh my god.
Ah, no.
Sit
no.
for the horror movie. Oh.
Ocean's 8. Did you guys?
Ocean's
see this
8
one?
came out.
I did not
I
see
haven't
it yet.
seen any of the other movies that
Seen
came
a
out this
lot
weekend.
of press coverage about it though.
I've been working, so I haven't had a chance to catch the other stuff.
I heard it's been able to avoid the Ghostbusters female remake in terms of not being bad or being
Yeah, no,
destroyed.
for everyone that's come out of the theater said they really enjoyed it. I've heard a lot of really positive reviews about it. I really want to go see Ocean's 8 at some point.
Yeah.
Let's have Rihanna.
The
in
whole
it.
problem with the Ghostbusters remake being all women was not that they were all women. It was who they cast in the writing of that movie.
Yeah. Not to mention the
That movie's bad.
Oh, watch that.
it's not great, but another thing that kind of worked against the female Ghostbusters reboot with, the writing wasn't great, like you said, and I actually love all the actresses that are in that movie.
Yeah.
I think they're all very just really talented, funny women who have done a lot of really great projects. I just think that the marketing worked against itself because, like, the tone they were going for was like, you don't like the women Ghostbusters, fuck you. Like,
But when they first started, it
Like-
was like, it's the Ghostbusters, but it's women. What's
What?
gonna happen next?
and it's like, and we got Chris Hemsworth, but he's an idiot. It's like, come on. Like, I don't know.
lazy
It's,
It was the
writing.
writers that
It's
ruined that
lazy
movie
writing.
entirely.
well, it just felt like the marketing team was jerking themselves off about being progressive, and it's like, we made an all-female Ghostbusters. It's like, okay,
Cool.
that's great.
I love
Did you make it
2018.
good though?
Yeah.
Where's the movie?
like,
Where's the movie?
I don't know, man. I just like. There's so many good. It's just frustrating because like an all-female Ghostbusters movie could have been really amazing, even with that cast. Like specifically with that cast, I think they're great. I think they could have made a really funny movie. I just didn't think it was written well or shot well. Like I feel like the whole thing fell apart in execution, but like that would be really cool. And like I know it had an impact on a lot of young women, which is great. Like they still look up to them and they enjoyed the movie, and maybe that's the whole point. That movie was for them. It wasn't for me. But
Transition. Powers. Incredibles 2.
yes, Incredibles 2 comes out next week.
Did you guys see the
Hyped.
trailer for it?
Yeah, we
No.
did.
I've seen a
The
couple, I've
little-
seen a couple of them.
God.
The little baby shooting
Ooh,
the
I
eye lasers. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't watch movie trailers, so
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
caught it. I caught it on like just another like YouTube video that was
Yeah.
just coming up. It like the dad's playing with Jack, and he's just like, pew, 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 and the little baby shooting laser beams everywhere, and he's like, "Don't play with the baby in the house, kids."
I'll probably watch it when it gets put on Netflix or something. I'm not really.
we're gonna do.
If I go see
Friends.
Hereditary tonight, it'll be the first time I've been to a movie theater in I think over 5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And
seriously.
you can count on Chris
He
and
goes,
I
like,
to do a
every
front
day.
seat
Yeah,
review.
Yep. Front seat reviews is gonna be happening.
I might come to the front seat review for Incredibles. That'd be worth it.
We'll
Special guest
have
star.
someone in the back seat.
Yeah.
Front and back seat.
Oh my.
No, I'll just sit on the console. I'm short.
That's where
so
the
it'll put
camera
me-
goes. You don't get to sit there.
Not on the
Yeah,
dashboard,
back
on the
seat.
console. Like right in between you guys, I'll just be a little bit taller. It never happens. You have to let me be taller than you guys at least.
Nah.
once. For reference, I'm 5'6".
It's a power thing. You're shorter than us.
Yeah.
You stay shorter.
But that's basically it for movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
right?
As far as new movies,
yeah.
I mean, it was Ocean's 8, Hereditary, and then what else came out this weekend?
Incredibles.
No, Incredibles is next weekend.
We saw Deadpool.
No,
Deadpool.
Hotel Artemis came out this weekend too.
how's that?
That
It's
one.
been performing really poorly at my theater, so I don't know if it's any good. It looked cool.
Isn't Charlie Day in it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
real quick aside, confirmed that what's his gosh for second name? I can never remember.
Rob
Who?
McElhenney is not returning to the new season of Always Sunny.
No, he is. I saw news that he was.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've seen.
He hasn't even peaked, dude.
He hasn't.
not Rob McElhenney. That's who plays Mac. I can't remember.
Glenn
who plays
Howerton?
it. Glenn Howerton. Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah, he's
yeah.
returned. Oh, he is. Because I've seen a bunch of social media stuff that Charlie Day.
Stupid bird.
D, whatever the fuck that actress's name is,
Yeah.
and
The Mick got
Rob.
canceled though.
yeah.
The Mick got canceled?
Yeah.
Did you see the season finale? It was
No.
pretty rough.
Yeah. Do you guys know if AP Bio got renewed?
I don't know.
I think
no
AP Bio got renewed for another season.
Really?
I think they were really playing it like it wasn't going to be. Like, it could have definitely ended.
It could have just definitely ended. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, I'm a huge Always
But
Sunny fan.
Like I said, I haven't watched either of those shows, The Mick or AP Bio, so I'm not super up to date on whether or not it actually did get renewed or not. I just think it was.
Gotcha.
I know the Mick was canceled. That kind of hurt me because I really like that show.
Yeah, it was a cute show.
Man, there was a hot minute where Brooklyn Nine-Nine got canceled, and I was fucking pissed.
It was
that
it was
lasted
a whole
all like 5 hours.
Yeah, literally. It was like they were like somebody at NBC got the call. And, no, do you know what?
It was
Terry
like
Crews
a solid
calls
24
NBC?
hours, man. It was overnight. Like
Yeah, it was boom.
What,
renewed.
what does Terry Crews call NBC?
He calls it because of how many shows he's been on and stuff. He calls NBC like if your show gets picked up by NBC, nothing but checks. And I thought that was so funny.
Man,
well-
I want to meet Terry Crews someday. He just seems like such a cool dude.
Yeah.
If you
Also,
could meet us one day,
he plays
that'd be
PC games.
He's
Yeah,
so
he's a
wholesome
PC
too.
guy, yeah.
Like I love wholesomeness. Like
Yeah.
I know I curse a lot, but I really do love
Terry
wholesomeness.
Crews is like a great like figure for people to look up to,
Yeah, he's
especially
a
like
great
young
person
kids.
to be in the spotlight right now.
What
Yeah.
a tribute.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, that's what we mean when we want heroes of all shapes and sizes.
Speaking of heroes,
Just Terry Crews.
So
That's
basically, we
enough.
want a massive fuck off black dude who can dance real well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and Terry Crews is a genius. Love
Yep.
that guy.
Speaking of social heroes, rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain.
Damn.
Horrible fucking thing
That
that has had me
sucked.
fucked up all weekend.
Personal idol.
Yeah, really.
I don't want to harp on it too much, but that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that one really.
That
hit
really,
me.
really
Yeah.
sucked.
I'm not usually big on like celebrity deaths, like that don't really affect me that much. But I watched a lot of Anthony Bourdain growing up on Discovery Channel,
Yeah.
Parts of
and
it.
like,
Yeah,
and then
same.
you know when he got broken off into like the Travel Channel shows and stuff like that.
I used to read his books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
read-
used to
I-
have a quote as my phone background.
Yeah, when I used to work in the
Heroin
food industry, I
and
used to read his
crack.
book. You know.
At the same time. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive. I don't know.
He was an addict for several years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it
It's-
was just a big.
it sucks,
role.
man. It's just it's crappy to lose someone like that.
Yeah.
I think the only one that like really got me, like this one obviously I'm upset by, but like the only celebrity death that I've like really had I legitimately cried when I saw it was Robin Williams' death.
Yeah.
That one.
Which we talked about that on the last podcast, so we're not gonna
Yeah.
get into that anymore. But like,
We can move on to some more happy things.
yeah, let's move on to happy things. Let's
Progressive
talk about
episode. There's
whatever's-
always one. If you guys didn't catch the last one,
yeah.
We always have a little snippet.
Netflix. What's Netflix, Hulu, whatever streaming service you're using? We'll only mention yours if you give us money. Me
Make it a whole
personally,
segment.
I've got three. I've got here. Number one, if you've ever liked watching all those History Channel, Discovery Channel toy documentaries,
Yeah,
with like all the old nostalgic
Is
stuff.
this Dragon Dillo?
No.
Oh.
On
Okay, sorry.
on Netflix,
I'm
they
not
have
interested.
a show called Toys That Made Us.
Oh,
It's
That sounds
that-
really cool. I've never heard of that.
that's it. That's in my watch list. I've been meaning to get to that.
It's
sounds really cool.
8-part series, and they do like different toys. Like the first one is like Star Wars toys,
Okay.
and then like the second season they
He-Man.
do Hello Kitty, He-Man,
Yeah,
G.I.
okay.
Joe,
Huh,
and they
that's
just go
pretty
into
cool.
the history of the toys, like they used to do those old shows.
Yeah, absolutely. I love
yeah,
those.
it's really good. Any episode, like you can just pick one. They're not like
Yeah.
concurrent with one.
It's not a
another.
sequential thing.
Yeah, so if
That's
you just
kinda
want to
cool.
watch Hello Kitty, you can just watch Hello Kitty. I mean,
Check that out for sure.
that one's really fun, actually.
As a purveyor
Like,
of
for
the
example,
vintage.
did you know Hello Kitty was not the most popular Sanyo character for a very long
Yeah.
time?
No, yeah.
Who was?
Probably
Have you guys
saying
watched
that,
Retsuko yet?
It
Speaking of
changed.
Sanyo?
Oh.
It changed. They changed. It
Got
was the little
No,
frog
it's pretty
guy.
cute.
Little frog guy, and then the penguin guy was like the most popular. Then it was Hello Kitty
love the
again,
penguin.
and then it was My Melody.
Okay.
It goes into
Interesting.
it. I've also been watching a lot of Frasier, as I'm sure you guys know. I've been watching.
Very
They don't
watching
know I
Frasier.
watch it.
Man, anytime I show up to your place, you're watching Frasier. Like,
It's a good show.
it?
I'm not
It's a
saying
great
it's
show.
not. I'm
What's Frasier about?
So you ever seen
I've
Cheers?
never seen it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever heard of Cheers?
I grew up in a Latino household. I did not
Okay,
know
cool.
these things. Like, let's
Cheers
be
is the
real.
Boston, is the
defi-
bar in Boston, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a white people thing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
There's like 2 people of color on that show. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
This show? Sorry.
and Frasier too, honestly. But no, Frasier was a side character on Cheers, and he got his own show where he moved to Seattle, and he's a radio psychiatrist. He's actually a psychiatrist, but people call in. It's just a sitcom. Like it's just one of those old sitcoms. It's wholesome too. Like it's not.
for
It's
the most part.
yeah.
Oh.
Obviously it's sitcoms. They crack jokes at one another, but
Right.
whenever they react, it's not like Big Bang Theory where people just like quote a line and then ha and then move on to the next
Right.
Yeah.
joke. Joke quotation marks.
I don't know. Like, I forget who was watching it here at the house, but like, I was walking past, someone was watching an episode of Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon was yelling at Penny and Leonard. Is that the main? I don't know. The main guy with the curly hair. His name. I think it's Leonard. Let's go with that. Penny and Leonard. He's yelling at them, and it's like, "What's gonna happen if you guys move out? Where am I gonna live?" And it's like, who talks like that?
Nobody talks like
That's
that.
just
You're going
shitty.
to move to your own place.
Like,
It is his own place.
it's like the premise of that show is that they're all like scientists, like doing important work. Like,
I think
right?
that Silicon Valley does 1,000 times better version of like the nerd show, because like,
Oh yeah.
for a physicist, if you watch The Big Bang Theory, everything they say is mathematically and scientifically pretty much bullshit or fabricated or deduced from the top line of a Wikipedia article or Reddit headline.
Yeah.
But Silicon Valley, like the Weissman score that they break, which is like a big part of the Silicon Valley, the compression idea, they had somebody from fucking like Stanford or UC Berkeley come up with the algorithm so they could fictionally break that limit. And all the coding references and all the language is so dead on accurate that you could be into nerdy comedy and like it. You can be a coder and like it, but you won't be pissed off by the fact. It doesn't have a laugh track too.
Yeah.
'Cause fuck laugh tracks. They ruin funny shows.
How am I supposed to know when I'm
Like
supposed
the
to
IT
laugh?
crowd. If the IT crowd didn't have a laugh track, it'd be a way better show than it is. And it's already a really good show, but the laugh track ruins it.
Well, what have you guys been watching though? What are your top ones here?
Let's see. What have I watched recently? It's not a show, but there's a movie on Netflix called Extraordinary Tales that's so good.
Is it Dragon Tales?
No.
Oh.
I love that show. But no, Extraordinary Tales.
Do you want an Amazon gift card? Is that what I'm...
Just a lot of anime. Sorry, it's on my mind.
Yeah. But it's an anthology collection of short films based on Edgar Allan Poe's writing.
Oh, I have seen that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And one of them is narrated by Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, cool.
And it's The Pendulum.
Oh, wow. I bet that's
Yeah.
That's real good.
It's
I got some
so
of
good. It's a great film. I highly recommend watching it. What else have I been watching lately?
You turned me on to the Lemony Snicket.
Oh yeah, A Series of Unfortunate
that
Events.
show.
I noticed you guys kept watching as I was leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Series
good
of Unfor-
execution on that.
Yeah. I love the stylistic choices they went with for that show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like how they just fully committed and we're like, this is going to be goofy looking no matter what we do, so we're just going to make it more goofy.
Mm-hmm. But they maintained the darkness really well.
Oh yeah,
within
no,
the
they
goofiness.
definitely kept
I
that
know
dark,
that word.
sinister tone. Yeah. And then I've just been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine over and over again because I love that show. That's one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Shout out.
I only I got through like the first season and I just kind of stopped watching it. Not because I didn't like it or anything. I just like watched like one season and then
Well, you
while I
got
was drinking.
plenty to catch up on.
for
There's
real.
5 seasons.
It's so funny. It's one of those shows where like the seasons continue developing, but the
Right.
jokes are still kind of fresh and like unique.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna
And
be
it's
like,
like 18, 20 minutes, right? An episode?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Like
it's standard 23 minutes
Yeah.
for TV.
You can consume it. Just
I love those
Yeah.
cold openings. So
Oh
cold
yeah,
openings
no,
are great.
the cold openings. There was one really good one this season that I'm sure everybody has
Wait.
seen floating around Facebook.
okay, go ahead.
Where
I haven't finished the latest season.
okay, it's the one where they're singing the Backstreet Boys. Have you seen the video?
I'm not.
Okay.
You
The
kids and your
lineup?
spoilers.
Well, there's a really funny cold
care about
opening
spoilers.
that involves some criminals singing the Backstreet Boys, and it's really funny.
Is it the lineup one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen
Oh
that.
wait, I think I did see that one.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Cool.
prison-
Yeah. That's the one. That's the
the
man who
one.
killed my brother. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Like I love that. My favorite thing about Brooklyn Nine-Nine is not just that the comedy is good, it's shot really well. It actually does an amazing job when it switches over to its action scenes, totally reframing the show and how they shoot things. But the character progression across the seasons is my favorite part of that show.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like all the characters are constantly evolving and changing and becoming, better versions of themselves, which is ideally what you want in life.
Yeah.
I'm going to start a very small mini-series on the channel, and I'm just going to call it Spoiled with Danny. And it's going to be about 30-second clip videos where I'm just going to tell you the endings of a bunch of movies and movies. just to piss you guys off, honestly. I love it.
Spoilers don't really bother me. We've had this conversation.
I
Moses
care
is the
a
one
lot
that
about
that
spoilers.
really cares about spoilers.
Moses
Sure,
does
it
care.
seems.
Like, yeah.
I guess I'm inserting Sam into our group.
Oh, yeah.
Being
Yeah.
here. Love you, Sam.
Sam's sleeping. He had a bit of some travel issues getting back from Arizona recently, so
Arizona's a bitch. You know how hot it is in Arizona?
It's an affront
Hey,
to
hang
it
on.
is a testament to man's arrogance.
Yeah.
Here, keep it going. I'm gonna see what the temperature is right now in Phoenix.
Show.
streaming?
I've been watching a lot of Always Sunny. That just
Always, I mean, it's always watching.
It's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Like I just can't stop watching it. Like,
Fun
I'm
fact:
bored.
I've only seen 2 episodes of It's Always Sunny.
Dude, you're
You're
fucked.
fucking up right now.
Yeah.
It's one of my
Jesus.
favorite
I've
sitcoms
literally
on television.
dropping quotes all over these episodes.
104. Does it have the feels like?
104 is what the temperature is at this present moment of recording. However,
In Arizona.
in Wednesday,
Where we're not.
it's going to be 109 degrees Fahrenheit.
Why would you
Just
there?
live on the surface of the fucking sun if you live. Like what? Who in the? You know where I want to live? Arizona. Like
You should send those people to Mars.
For our European
Yeah.
viewers, we have European viewers now. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
It's 40 degrees centigrade right now, and it's 43 on Wednesday. That's
You mean
That's-
Celsius?
You mean Celsius?
centigrade.
Celsius.
Celsius.
Bruh, I've got language problems.
I like that.
okay?
Like the 3 of us were all just like, "Wait, hold on.
Centigrade. That's
That's
what it is.
not the word."
I disregard you.
So you're watching a lot of Always Sunny.
Disregard
Fun
Fahrenheit,
Always
acquire
Sunny.
centigrade.
Let's see what else. Fuck. Skip me for now. Skip me
Okay.
for now.
So I'm of course. I know Moses and Chris are caught up, but I have been dragged in because 90% of people I know have been like, "Hey, you gotta watch My Hero Academia." And I'm like, yeah. So I've been watching My Hero Academia because people have just
we
been
did too. I hated it.
screaming
Gang,
about
gang.
it. I enjoy it. I feel like it's kind of. I see it drawing from too many other animes I like more, to where it sometimes frustrates me. But I do enjoy it. Gives me something to watch that's actively coming out. Other than that, I'm a big like cult and B movie fan. So if anybody here knows about Troma, you guys know
Yep,
Troma?
Troma
Okay,
films.
yeah. So if you go on YouTube, actually, Troma's YouTube page has about like 200 to 500 of their movies just free to watch, and some really, really weird, awesome, campy movies that you really can't find in a lot of other places. Class of Nukem High, where they smoke radiated weed and it turns them into punk rock kids.
Romeo and
That sounds
Juliet's a
amazing.
Romeo and
classic.
Juliet's great. Sergeant Kabuki Man, about a
Dude,
white.
oh my god, I fucking love Sergeant Kabuki Man. That movie
police-
is insane.
It's a policeman who is
Sergeant
forced to
Kabuki
eat
Man.
worms from a kabuki performer, and he gains magical abilities of a Japanese kabuki theater person. So he will shoot chopsticks at people and shit,
Yeah.
and it's
What the
it's
fuck?
absolutely fucking insane.
It is just the weirdest shit.
There you go.
We'll
People
throw
on
a
video.
picture
If
or
you're listening on
something.
audio,
Yeah.
just Google it.
Oh
when
no,
you're not
Danny
driving.
just tossed it
Yeah,
right in front of the camera.
So yeah, Trauma, and there's one that's one that me and my girlfriend watch. It's oh shit, what is it? Yeti, a gay love story.
Oh.
And that one, I mean, it must have been filmed on somebody's like Christmas camcorder in the late '90s. It's got
Like on
adult
tape recorded?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got like adult breastfeeding. It's got like old man dick. It's got like somebody
That's
with
my
like
fetish.
weird. It's super fucking
Like a
weird.
John Waters movie almost?
Oh, I mean, it's in the vein of John Waters. I'm a huge John Waters fan too. My girlfriend's from Baltimore, so I have a shitload of John Waters merch,
Yeah.
signed movie posters and stuff like that. But yeah, a la like Pink Flamingos, as far as just constantly berating your face with just disgusting content. So yeah, check out Trum on YouTube. But I don't know if YouTube counts as a streaming service, but
Technically.
I guess technically it does.
I mean, we're streaming
and
right
it's their
now.
movies. So yeah, check out Trum
It's just the
on
stream is
YouTube.
recorded.
Well, I mean, technically, when you're watching anything, you're streaming it from the website.
Yeah,
So.
I guess so. Yeah.
But-
We can get a Twitch page if you guys want. I run a World of Warcraft guild on a Burning Crusade and a vanilla server.
You're
if
making
you
a
guys
lot
wanna
of
play.
commitments here, Daniel.
They're
We just
not
had-
gonna play with me, so you
No,
guys can.
we had this conversation earlier. The internet out here is so dog dicks. I can't stream. I lose too many frames.
Dicks. In case you didn't
We got
see
the
it,
fiber
it's
put in
on-
my house.
Oh.
'cause I
All
live
right,
up by
we're recording at
UNCG.
JR's house now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We'll have a
Sell it.
live stream. It'll be fun. We'll try to
Yeah.
get some people to chat with us while we're recording. Besides us, anyway.
Let's see. What
else you got on the
else we
list?
got on our list?
Any other TV shows, movies, Mo?
Yeah.
TV shows, movies. Nope. Just been getting a lot of recommendations for films. Saw Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which was fucking excellent. Had what's
Oh, was that the show you went to DC for?
No.
No. The show I went to DC for was Black Moth Super Rainbow. That was incredible. Apparently, They started up like 10 years ago. It's like that trippy ass face dropping music. It's great. Check it out if you like that kind of stuff. It's different. Actually, this guy introduced me to it. I pointed at JR.
Eighth grade.
8th grade.
Little eighth grade
almost
JR.
10 years ago. That's how long me and Mez have known
His
each
mustache was what? Peach fuzz.
other. Yeah.
It actually was. I remember it vividly.
The strong peach fudge vibes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We probably should have kept a track of how long we were recording for.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all. We got about the right time here.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, yeah, if you guys want us to cover some other topics, we've been sticking to media, things we like, let us know. We're always here. Leave a comment.
I mean, we could also talk about
here.
stuff going on in the world if we want to like branch out.
I live in this chair.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't move.
It's terrible.
I'm
man.
just inside your TV screen right now, or a computer screen,
Yep.
or phone.
We don't exist once the camera turns off. It's crazy.
Are
We
really
get
the
absorbed into the galactic binary.
Are there
Sounds like
any new games y'all have played recently that have specifically stood out to?
Wow, I've been
Just crushing Burning Crusade.
yeah.
What are you playing as?
Paladin, Burning Crusade.
Paladin?
Yeah, I've been a
Firewalker
hunter.
Rogue all day long.
I've been a hunter for
I love
years.
that Twin Peaks episode. Firewalker Rogue.
Oh,
I know
Fire
what
Walk
he's
with
on.
me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know what he's on about.
that's funny.
Twin Peaks, check it out. It's a great show.
Have you watched season 3 yet?
I've not watched.
Me neither. I need to watch season 3.
I've been kind of procrastinating. I'm not that hipster yet.
Yeah, I'm not that dedicated to Lynch to where I'm gonna fucking sit through a whole nother season. of Twin
I won't
Peaks.
stop until all my rogues have warglaives.
Yeah.
That's my
That's
goal.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's the setup.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll just wrap it up there for this week. If you guys liked what we did, like, comment, subscribe down below. Let us know what you think we do better. We're always open to criticism.
In the doobly doo.
And compliments.
And compliments. We love compliments.
We live for the compliments.
We'll do one more thing. Do you have the picture that your friend drew for us?
What? Oh, no. Not
Oh.
printed out or anything.
Oh,
Coming soon,
Hang on,
E3. Where's
on.
the picture?
I-
Don't worry.
I
where's
have
the
I have a
picture?
small picture of it. This is not finished.
He might be able to throw it up on there, like in the video.
Yeah.
Like, just
He might actually have it, but like I'll throw it up right here.
Oh,
Like,
wait.
obviously,
Okay.
if you're
Here you guys.
listening, this is
There's a video portion of the podcast you can watch.
yes. As you see here, that's
it's
me.
focusing a
We're in
little bit.
couch order from our first few videos. So.
Yeah.
A little
It's
nice
kinda
piece of
hard
fan
to
art. If you send us fan art, we'll show it off.
Yeah. It was definitely nice. We're supposed to be getting a colored in version of that soon, so if we get that, I will toss it in the video.
And let them know if you would like me to come back because I just sort of
Yes.
hopped on for fun
Yes,
this week. So
JR, our guest
Well,
star.
Well,
Special
regardless
guest
of whether you
stars.
want it or not, we're bringing him back, so deal with it.
Deal with it.
Hey, and if
Even
any of
you
you are
Europeans.
celebrities and you want to come through, feel free. You know, we're
Yeah.
cool.
I have
Find
to
yourself
let
in-
my mom know
We'll
first.
have a beer.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I gotta ask my parents before I bring famous people to the house.
Yeah.
Mom, can I bring George Clooney over? I didn't like him in his last movie. No. All right, he can come over, but he can't have any dinner. Where's the
Please.
game, folks?
My parents would never have any guest over without feeding them. What kind
Even
of
George
nonsense
Clooney?
are you speaking?
I've been here a couple times. They haven't fed me. I'm a
Did you say you were
boy.
hungry?
I'm gonna shout it down.
Did you say you were hungry?
They should know. They should know. I'm so
If you say that you're hungry around my family, you will get fed. How do you think I ended up like this?
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. We love memes.
Where's the
This shit
game?
doesn't happen on its own.
E3, where's the game? Thanks.
All right,
guys. Have a good night.
we're on a tangent.
See ya.
We'll catch you
Hey.
next week.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Good evening.